Hey everyone, Aparna here with day 32 with me painting with acrylics on a sketchbook. And as you can see, I already started with this painting when I realized that I did not press the record button, but thankfully I realized it on time. And I just covered the sky area and I was just about to do the tree when I realized I was again creating the blunder like I did last time. So in this entire series till today, I think I didn't make a video for 2 days. So I think I'm good. Um, I definitely wanted to video film all of it, but yeah, things happened. I forgot to film. I forgot to record the entire process. Yes, that happened. But this is part of the process. So, yes, we'll just move on. And hopefully, I don't miss for the next 9 paintings. So, finger crossed for me. Really, really enjoying this process. I am I went into this with apprehension. I was excited, no doubt about it. I really wanted to try it. I always wanted to try it. Never really did anything about it because I was very, very comfortable with uh, using canvas as my surface for acrylic paints, and always had a good time with them. However, in between, I stopped painting with acrylics. As a result, I kind of went back and no, I didn't go back really. I mean, I wanted to start all over again. So, not going back really, but definitely wanted the muscle memories to, sort of come back. I have been missing painting with acrylics for a long time, but I couldn't really do that. So I thought, you know, uh, why not do something different? Because I didn't really prepare my canvases, and with acrylics, surface is important, like any other medium, of course. And I was just feeling tired and I was exhausted due to my health issues. So I decided, why not give a paper a chance and see how that works. So I'm currently using Viviva colors watercolor sketchbook. It is 300 gsm cold press water journal, and it is slightly tinted, as you can see here. I These last 20 pages I have applied gesso on the paper, and as you can see the boundary here, the borders, they are creamier than the middle part because the middle part has white gesso on it. So I'm having a good time. I didn't apply gesso on the first 20 pages. I mean 10 pages, I think. Yeah, 10 pages equals to 20 work. So yeah, I might have confused here you guys here. So this entire book has 20 pages, so 40 paintings I am doing on both sides of the paper, both sides in this sketchbook. And first 10 pages I did not apply gesso because I just wanted to see how it goes. That was the reason why I was feeling a little there was apprehension in my mind because I didn't know how exactly acrylics will work on it. I use gesso on canvas every time, so I'm used to knowing the surface where I'm going to put the paint. This one was out of my comfort zone, but I really wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to get back to acrylics, and I was just looking forward to something different. So this has been a wonderful experience for me, and just getting to know my acrylics again. And I think I'm inspired enough that I really want to try bigger paintings now. I have always done acrylics on A3 size canvas rolls, and now I genuinely want to start doing on A2. So yes, my ambitions are high this time. I'm just not sure how much I can do it, but target is I'm going to do. So I did realize that when I was doing this painting, I was actually getting tired. And the reason was, just before I started with this painting, I did give a voiceover for my previous video, and that was also around 23 minutes. And I decided immediately to finish my painting as well for the next day. And I haven't been painting every day. I realized I'm doing my sketching, but the painting hasn't been happening for me, and I'm okay with that, because I need to, yeah, there's like a lot of stuff happening right now. So I feel it's okay if I go a little bit slow. I, of course, intended to do it every single day. So I have managed to do my drawings and my sketchings every single day so far. So I'm very happy with that. However, with acrylics, it's been a little different. I did start off with painting every single day initially, but down the line, I think it's more about making paintings like twice a week for me. So yesterday, I decided I'm gonna do it. So I did a voiceover, and then I started doing this painting. So I was sitting on my desk when I was doing both these works, and by the time I started doing this one, it was going fine initially, but end of this painting, when I was closing to the 20 minutes mark, no, not 20 minutes mark, this painting took me 1 hour. So what you see is a fast forwarded version of my video. So when I was closing to, say, around 45 minutes into this painting, I started feeling not 45 minutes, as a matter of around 30 minutes, I think I started feeling tired. And but I pushed myself. I kept going on to see how it goes, and I did realize when it finished that I really enjoyed the process, as always. Really enjoyed the act of sitting. If I hadn't been tired, it would have been absolutely wonderful, but I did feel tired. And in the end, when I switched off, like when I was done with the recording and everything, I did realize that I wanted to increase the values a bit on this painting as well, and I did that. So I made some minor changes. It's not very visible, but I think I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see it in the end, but a couple of places I added a little bit more of the darker values. And I'm creating these paintings more like a thumbnail or a shorter version for a bigger one that I plan. Not every painting will be turned into a bigger painting, of course. However, this one actually gives me an idea about what I want on a bigger surface. So that was the plan. So I was quite okay with not fixing it later, but I just decided I'm going to do that because I think sometimes that helps. And yeah, I did it, but I was getting tired, and I was thinking about this whole thing, that because I have learned to enjoy the process of doing art, I think that's what kept me going on. And I do see a lot of issues with this painting, but I think I was absolutely okay later on. I wish I had made some changes to them. Somehow the colors didn't really pop up here. I don't know why. Generally the greens are not very dull, but the blue, I think the blue sky somehow seems a little bit dull here to me. I wish I had added a little bit phthalo blue in the sky. The blues are shining and being very vibrant on this paper. I don't know why. Each painting I see, the blues are really standing out here. So I really wish I had added a dash of color into this painting, but thing is, yeah, it's not supposed to be a fantastic work. It is supposed to be like an experiment, and it was supposed to be like a thumbnail, a mini version of what I would like to make on a bigger canvas if I choose to do so. So I was quite okay with whatever was happening in here. As a matter of fact, it kind of told me, it showed me what all colors I could improve, what all colors I can add to make the painting more vibrant. And that helps, right? That absolutely helps. Now I can refer to this painting in future and come up with my own. This painting is so different from my reference picture. I'm pretty sure I'm not sure what I was thinking. I guessed I was tired, and that's why this whole thing happened here. There were a lot of reds and yellow trees in here, which I completely eliminated from my painting. And I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely all right with that. I chose not to put them there. And I think I did it more because I was tired, because I I remember when I was looking at the painting, I did think of how to bring out the yellows uh, in this painting, and I was thinking of the values, that I need to give darker values next to the lighter ones to make the light colors pop up. However, by the end, I was tired, and uh, I was just happy that I have learned to enjoy the process. So I was quite okay that I did not add those trees, but now I have the reference picture with me, and I have a version of my version of it next to me. So now I can choose what I want to do when if I choose to make a bigger painting of this. So I took it this way, and I think that makes me really happy, because yes, I did something and I really, really enjoyed the process. And that is when I was actually thinking that how being in practice, doing art regularly, really helps when you are tired, when you are learning. I wouldn't say learning, but when you don't have that full energy in you, but you really want to do something, you really want to do a quick doodle, you want to make a small painting, so having a background of practice, loving your artwork, perseverance in that line, how much it helps when you really need it during these times. I managed to persevere through the entire painting only because I was enjoying the process. I wasn't sure at that time, because I was tired. I wasn't sure what I was doing. I could see that I was avoiding the yellows and the reds in front of the stones here, but I was getting tired. And as a result, I was looking forward to finishing this artwork because I wanted to rest. I later realized that I could have just stopped in between, and I could have continued with the painting the next day, and all that I had to do was to club both the videos together and make another one, right? But somehow my brain didn't really think of that, and I didn't do it. I chose to stop. But in in all this, I loved the process. I really enjoyed the act of sitting down, though I was indeed feeling tired, but yet I persevered through it. And I had a great time. I kept looking at the painting the entire day, as in when I was walking past, by it. And I was enjoying it. I was thrilled that I managed to show up. I was proud of myself for showing up, for enjoying the process, and actually creating something for myself. And by doing that, I was actually using up my sketchbook as well. And I had a lovely time. I do know some things could have been more brighter in here. I could have added a little bit of color here and there, pops of colors. I could have done that, but I did not do it at that point. So I was okay with that. But now, if I decide to make a bigger painting of this particular reference picture, now I have the actual photograph, the real reference picture, and I have the version which was there in my mind in front of me, right? So now I can just choose and see what I would like to do, or maybe I would just want to strike a balance and create something completely different for myself, right? So I really would love to encourage you guys to create a habit for yourself, to show up as often as possible and as regularly as possible, so that when things happen, days when you are tired or when you are unwell, but you are well enough to make a small piece of artwork, for those days, these base to have these as your base is very important. Today I was able to show up only because, in my opinion, I was able to show up because I could do it. First, I'm not exactly bedridden by any means. I'm absolutely active. I'm just tired. That's about it. But yes, that was the first reason. Second is I love my art. I love to show up. I love to play around with my art supplies. I love to explore. I love to experiment. And during these days when I'm tired, a simple pen can do a lot of things. And today I can see that I can actually paint. Okay, not a big one. Absolutely, this is an A5 size. So I agree, a bigger size probably would not have helped me at this point. But I was able to make a painting, and yes, I was happy. I was really happy. I was just, self critique is very important for me as long as it is positive. So I enjoyed the process so much. But when I looked into the painting later, after after a couple of hours, fresh eyes again. So I did tell myself that I could have increased the values here and there. And I saw the painting and I worked on it. I didn't really fix much. I did just a little bit. You will see it in the end of this video. But just a tiny bit here and there. But the process was so awesome. My body felt tired, but my mind was fresh. It's just what I wanted to do, and I just did what my mind felt like doing at that point. There were questions, I raised questions in my mind, like, why am I not doing this? Why am I not doing that? Um, Trying to pick and choose the subjects that I wanted to add, things that I wanted to eliminate. All those things were happening, but I was making a conscious effort, and I was enjoying the process so much. The entire thing was based on joy, and I think that was more like a medicine for me, rather than not doing it and just wishing I had done it. So I would really like to encourage you guys to pick up a habit, a practice for yourself. Show up regularly and see how the regular practice helps you in improving your artwork. And during these kind of days when you are a little low in your energy, and things are not exactly going your way, during these times, how this practice for your art actually helps you pull through these moments. If you love your artwork like I do, these days will just fly by. Believe me, they just pass by with so much satisfaction inside your heart, that just you don't even tend to realize that you actually went through an entire episode of tiredness. So build yourself a habit, build a practice. Learn to love your artwork. Learn to persevere through the stages, whatever happens, persevere through it. Don't give up. I have to agree that I did. Uh, there was a point where I really felt like, you know what, let's just stop this right now and let me just come back tomorrow. But something in me just pushed me forward to just finish this painting, because I have tomorrow again. I can redo this painting if today it doesn't look that good, right? I don't have to go mad about it. I don't have to um, tell myself that I don't know how to do art. You don't have to do that either. If you're not able to do something good, you have tomorrow again. Try it tomorrow again. And I said the same thing to myself, that if I'm not happy with how this one comes out, never mind. I will come back tomorrow or some other day, because I know I show up. So I don't mind telling myself that I will do it at a later stage, because I know I'm going to do it. But if that is a struggle for you, then you can tell yourself that I have tomorrow again. Let me do what I'm doing today. Let me finish what I'm doing today. And if I don't like it, I'm going to show up tomorrow again and redo it. It's as simple as that. We don't have to criticize ourselves so bad that we don't show up again tomorrow, right? So that is the main thing that I really wanted to share with you guys, that it is important that you practice. It's important that you love your work and enjoy the process through and through, instead of focusing on what happens in the end. So this video is coming to an end, guys. I hope you guys like this video, and I'm going to add the picture of the modified version that I took. Very minute changes I added, but I think you're going to see it now. So if you like this video, then please do like, share and subscribe. Until next time, stay happy and stay creative. Bye bye.